Karen here, and today we're going to talk about tips on how to pack your suitcase the best way possible for your holiday.
Wally World, here we come!
First of all, a lot of videos talk about the fundamentals. Roll your clothes, don't fold them. Also too, heavy things at the bottom of your suitcase. Now you may notice, my suitcase is not black. If you are buying a new suitcase, please try to avoid the black ones because everybody's got a black one. Mine stands out really, really well. If you do have a black one, don't just spend money for the sake of it, please. Just use your black one, but put a tag on it. I usually have this tag. It's been well traveled, that thing. But it does stand out and it helps you identify your luggage when it comes off the luggage rack.
A thing of beauty is a joy forever.
Make sure you pack awkwardly shaped things first. Those will go at the bottom, and then you can pack everything else around it. And of course, when you're packing things like toiletries, it's a big difference if you're in a car or on a plane. This is my toiletry bag for when I'm in the car, so it has everything in it. I have a pre-packed one for the plane because they only allow you one plastic bag that you have to be able to zip up with everything in it. So you've got your makeup and everything else. So, what are you going to use for containers? There's a few varieties you can use. I like these little squidgy things, and they're silicone, and you can really get every single solitary thing out of this thing. And it has a nice wide mouth on it, so it's very, very easy to refill. And this particular one has a little thingy that you can put on the shower, a little suction cup that you can put on the shower. Another little thing that I use as well are these little silver containers. These are my dental picks, dental brushes. I hope my dentist, Dr. Darren, is watching this so that he knows that I am using this even on the road. This is an old shampoo and I got from a hotel, but it's really good for my face cream because I just refill it obviously, but again, it has a nice wide mouth on it and it's just the perfect size. So I also make my own containers. I just find them, first of all, to be less expensive. When you buy those little travel size things, they're really pricey. I don't know, £1.50 for a little teeny tiny tube of toothpaste? Forget it. So I make my own. So what I've done here is that this was a proper tube of toothpaste and it was near the bottom. I just cut it, I cut a strip out of it, and then you wash out this half, and then you just stick that half over that half. So there you go, you got the toothpaste of your choice. Because if you get the sample from the hotel, 99% of the time it's Colgate or some other brand you've never heard of, so I like Sensodyne. And also too, it's kind of nice about this one is that I happen to have bought this toothpaste in Sweden, and so I happen to cut this one up, and so now every time I look I go, aw, Sweden, I love Sweden. Mamma mia. Another big tip is obviously wear something comfortable, but look for the perfect travel clothes. My go-to outfit is that I have a fabulous set of just sweatpants, and this sweatshirt that I'm wearing right now is the perfect sweatshirt for traveling. It's a Lululemon one, but it's longer than normal. It doesn't just come to the waist. The zipper is plastic and it goes all the way up here, and it has a hood so that if I am on a plane or a train and it's chilly, I can just put the hood up, I can block everything out. It is fabulous. It's a little bit of a comfort as well for sleeping. This is absolutely my favorite thing ever, ever, ever for traveling. Also has extra long sleeves, which is fabulous. So find that perfect outfit. Yoga pants, for me, weren't warm enough, so as I say, that's why I go to sweatpants, because planes are always cold, even in July. Also too, when you have something you absolutely must have to travel, bring 2 of them. I'm blind as a bat without my reading glasses. So what do? I bring 2 of them, and this hard carry case fits 2 of them really easily. And look what else I have in here as well. My headphones. Bring 2 pairs of headphones. So these are my spare headphones, and then I have my normal headphones like this. Oyster cards. Always have 2 in case one runs out if it's really important, because if you're going to be missing a train or whatever, it's going to be an issue. And whichever one you're using, I put in my hotel card in there as well, or a hotel card, so that I know which Oyster card I'm actually using at the time. So now let's open the bag and see what should go actually in the bag. So this bag is great because it has all sorts of pockets and zips and different sorts of compartments. The only thing it's missing is a water bottle holder. What the heck? Anyway. Inside it's also got more zippers. It's got a pouch if you want to put your iPad there. I never do because I'm always afraid because it's so flat. I tend to pack it in amongst my stuff. But I really like this particular netted feature because in this particular netting, I put things that I need all the time when I travel. So for example, I put my hairbrush here because if I'm in a car or a plane, I don't want to forget my hairbrush. I also always pack in a shower cap some deodorant that's hard from a block from Lush, is that one. I also put my toothbrush in there because these are the things that I don't want to forget to take out of a toiletry bag. So I always put that stuff there. A funny story about this brush as well. You can't tell anymore, but it used to be a Tweenies brush.
It's time to come and play with the Tweenies.
Because once I was working in Bristol, I think it was, and then I was going to the airport to fly off to Belfast for work for a couple of days. And en route to the airport, about to get my plane, my husband phoned me to wish me all the best. And that's when he said, "Did you forget something before you left?" And then the little light bulb went off. I'd left my suitcase outside the front door.
Funnily enough, we never lose our luggage.
So I arrived at the airport. Back then there weren't many choices of shopping. And I just bought that brush and I bought a couple of other things, and that was it. It makes you realize just how little you actually need.
Ashtray, the paddle game, and the remote control, that's all I need.
And then this one here, this is something I recommend everybody do. And that is to photocopy your passport. Because if you do lose your purse or your bag, you should have a copy of your passport in another spot. So that you can recover it obviously a lot easier. I also have photocopied my credit cards and I put them in there as well so that if, again, I lose my wallet and I lose everything and I'm traveling, I can easily phone up there. And in this pouch, this is where I have my emergency little coffee bags. It's another funny item that a lot of people I don't think have ever thought of taking on a trip, but I absolutely swear by it. And that is a Pritt stick, a glue stick. Now, why would I bring a glue stick? Well, I find it really hard to sleep with any sort of blue light on. Obviously in a hotel room, you're really close to the television, the numbers are on, or the standby light is on, or there's a plug that's on, or there's a refrigerator light on, or the smoke detector often will have a bright red light. And I just find it really, really difficult to sleep to that. So what do? I get the piece of paper and I fold it in half or 2 or 3 times. And I glue that together with each other. Oh, come on. Here we go. And so it's nice and thick, so the paper's thick. And then I just take that and I glue that onto the TV or the number or wherever that might be. What do you do with your dirty laundry?
Clean your dirty laundry.
First of all, in this one, it has a little zippered pouch. You could put your dirty laundry there. Or even better, most suitcases have a liner like that. You could put your dirty laundry here in the liner like that. And then when you're leaving, you zip it up so you don't have to smell your dirty laundry there. I just find it's such an efficient way of doing it rather than having a big bunch of it bunched up there or a big bag bunched up. So another thing that is a must-have, slippers, slippers, slippers. You must have slippers.
Get the slide in. These are like emergency slippers, I guess.
Floors are not clean, and when you're getting up in the middle of the night or you've had a shower and you're nice and clean, you gotta put the slippers on because hotel carpets are not nice places to be. Another thing that you should have all the time too is plastic bag because it is so useful for so many things. So let's say you go swimming, you have a wet swimsuit or you have wet clothes. If you have shampoos or a drink or milk or something of that nature, put it in the plastic bag so just in case it leaks or it breaks, it doesn't get all over your stuff. Now, what if you find you're at a hotel, you forget the plastic bag? What can you do? Every hotel room has a laundry bag. So use the laundry bag instead. It's free. Nobody's going to worry about it, but I use these all the time. They're quite heavy as well, so this is perfect. So another thing that you want to try to pack every time you take a trip is that one favorite go-to travel outfit. There's one go-to top that I take with me on almost every trip, and you may find this actually funny when you see it. It is white, and it's linen, so you're thinking, Hey Karen, it's white and it wrinkles like crazy. Why on earth would you want to bring that?
Oh my God.
It is long sleeves, so if it is a bit cool, that's good. But you can roll up the sleeves obviously if it's warm. It washes like a dream. It dries overnight. And yes, it's wrinkly, but you just iron it and you're good for the day, because that's what the way linen looks, a bit crumpled. I can tell you, I went on a trip for a few days in Hungary. So ever since that experience, I swear by that shirt. Now I know this isn't technically my suitcase, but I do always travel with this bag as well.
Tinky Winky.
And this is my backup suitcase, just in case I'm separated from my suitcase for whatever reason. So in here I have a little bit of toothpaste, I have a toothbrush, I also have a little bit of mascara, a little bit of lip gloss. It has a little zip inside, and that keeps a few other things secure. So I always keep my passport in there, and I keep my face mask, earplugs.
We have these to hold down the sound, sir.
And lastly, I always bring little red guy. Oh,
You know I love you more than my luggage.
little red guy, he goes with me everywhere. So he's my little good luck charm, little red guy. So I hope you found those tips helpful. They certainly have helped me over the years. And I just also want to take this moment to thank my trusty little suitcase that has seen me through many, many a trip. Really appreciate it, mate. Bye for now.